What's up, everybody? Man Cave Dave here in Michigan with a quick pickups video. Today is Labor Day 2024, so happy Labor Day to you all. This is some stuff that I picked up over the weekend at a flea market, as well as some garage sales. So I guess we'll start down here on the end. I don't usually pick up this kind of stuff, but this was a handmade bag for $4. And then these were kind of fun. They were 75 cents a piece. So I know another person who really likes this kind of stuff for her booth, and so I think I might pass these on to her if she's interested, and I think that would be a real nice fit. We have this great old IBM keyboard that I paid a couple dollars for. People really like those. Back to the Future book. This was fun. Really enjoy these old 70s Star Wars games. I paid a whole dollar for this one. There's not much to it, but looking forward to playing it with our kids. And then this sealed Puzz 3D was part of a large Lord of the Rings lot. Show that off in a minute. I've got a few VHS, The Grateful Dead, and then some that take up to our camp. Wayne's World, Tommy Boy, some classics there. And a whole bunch of these PVC figures from like McDonald's and Burger King. So we got some of the Fry Guys, and we got Mac Tonight. I don't know where these guys are from, but just a whole mess of those, and then some of the Transformer ones, which are a lot of fun. Some little people. We got some figures here in the bus. I thought this guy was cool. He's a bit chewed up on the bottom, but a really old Little People. I don't know if it's one of the originals, but I need to do some research on him. But that was a fun find. I'd actually got the merry-go-round as well with some of the folks there, Little People. But a lady saw it at the back of my cart, and she commented to her daughter how she used to have it as a kid. And I overheard them, and was like, "Oh, you used to have this?" She's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." I'm like, "That's okay." She's like, "Yeah, I wish I would have seen that. I would have picked it up." So I paid $8 for it. I just gave it to her for $8. I'm like, that's what it's all about, is rediscovering our childhood. So that was pretty fun. When we vended at KasuneCon, a lot of people asked for LPS, or Littlest Pet Shop. So I found a bag of little pet shop stuff, and I'm sure that will make our booth for next year. And I don't know, there was just something about this stuff that called to me. I'm not usually a big NASCAR guy, but I was talking to a gentleman. These are slot cars. So we've got this one here, and this one I think I paid $35 for both of these, and probably sell together for about $140 online, which is kind of crazy. This is neat, not super valuable, but just cool. And then this one, I don't know, again, this one it's huge, and it's just awesome. He's like, "Yeah, I had this, got it when I was a kid, and always meant to put it together, but never did." So I didn't find any sold comps, but there's one listed for sale for about $300 and some dollars that has a bunch of watchers. So I'm going to clean it up a little bit and help get that out to somebody else who will enjoy it. We have New Kids on the Block. This is all in this folder. So NKOTB, somebody will really enjoy that. And I walked past this thing, and I wasn't going to get it, but it's a Batmobile Batphone. So I don't know. I don't have a landline, but that is just so cool. So I have to put that somewhere in the man cave. Oh, little pair of needle nose pliers as I do some He-Man repairs. And I forget the name of this guy, but he's from Looney Tunes maybe. So he's fun. We got some Ninja Turtle books, none by Steve Levine as far as artwork goes. A lot of these are illustrated by G Studios, but these are all $1 a piece. Super Mario Brothers Duck Hunt, I think this was $5, but I'm at a point where I'm actually out of these, so when I have a system, an NES ready to go, it's always handy to have one of those. A couple Ozzy Osbourne tapes. Need to replace the pressure pad in one of them, but that's fun. We got this guy here. Oh shoot, what's his name? Is this Crash Bandicoot? Not sure what he was holding, but it was just kind of neat. And then a whole bunch of these vintage Pillsbury dough people. So we got Grandpa, and we got over here Grandma. So I think I paid about $25 for all of those, and they're from the 70s. So that's kind of cool. This guy I paid $5 for, but he is just solid. And so I like these old 80s dinosaurs, and so he'll go up on a shelf somewhere. Got a working Barney lamp, and this is from, is it Play School? These used to come with the cavemen back in the 80s. And then a Jurassic Park Stegosaurus. I've got a buddy, Jesse, who was really into Jurassic Park, and so that'll go into a trade pile for him. And then a whole bunch of Lord of the Rings stuff. A lot of our shows, people have asked for Lord of the Rings, so I paid probably a little bit more than I should have. Averaged maybe $7 or $8 an item. There's some pretty good ones in there too. And then there's also some that aren't so good, but either way, happy to get those out to some other folks that will enjoy them. This came from another place. Now, most of the stuff these folks are selling was way overpriced, but some of this is kind of neat. So we got $20 for the raisins and the stage here, Color Forms playset. This is what drew me in, this G.I. Joe stuff. You can see they had gone through and, oh, $24 for this, and this was, I forget, a couple of bucks, and this was like $5. And it's like, oh, is it though? But they only wanted 40 for this, and so we have a bunch of different Joes, most of it, of course, without accessories, but we got a crotchless Snake Eyes and some other guys here, but I figured $40. There's some accessories here. Yeah, a couple of him. Sorry, I'm rambling as I'm talking through this. And some of this stuff isn't Joe related, but I figured with the accessories that were there, and if nothing else, just for parts, that would pay $40 for it. The other, I'll look and see what this guy is, was this case. They wanted $200 for this. There's actually some Joe stuff in here too. But I offered $150 just because turtles, I think, is something that, as much as I've tried not to collect, I think I'm going to. And I feel like this is a good amount of stuff for some parts and some figures, and if nothing else, some trade for other stuff that I'm looking for. So what is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17. So 17 figures, maybe 15 that have all of their limbs, so averaging about $10 a figure, plus the case, plus all the accessories. I said, sure, let's do it. And then last but not least, we have this beast under here, a Fisher record player, tape player, and it just sounds awesome. So we've been looking for one of these for a while, and we actually got one not too long ago, and it's pristine condition. It's from the 50s, but it just sounds, doesn't have the bass to it. This thing sounds amazing. Unfortunately, the record player needs some work. I need to pull it. I was watching some YouTube videos on how to fix it. The grease gets hard on the inside, so you got to scrape it off, clean it out, and re-lube it up. So if I can get that going, it's perfect. So anyway, this came out of some former coworkers. It was their moms, and so she's downsizing, moving to an apartment from a house, and was able to purchase this from them. So hopefully I'll be able to get that record player going how I want it to. And again, I've had it out here hooked up in the garage. It just sounds perfect. So from here in Michigan, this is Man Cave Dave. Appreciate y'all watching, and we'll see you out there.